This is the Leo Climaco podcast.
So yesterday, I had my first ayahuasca journey. I'm here in the beautiful remote mountains of Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. And I'm in an amazing retreat center called Oya. And man, they have been amazing. They have been catering to me at every single corner, at every single step of the way. They have an amazing, top-notch luxury facility. They offer everything from a pool to massage to ayahuasca to a fire pit to acupuncturing to mud baths and catered dinners and sound healing. What else? It's so many things I can't even name it all. Oh, and combo, which is the frog poison I did a couple days ago. And I'm really, really lucky and really, really blessed to have had this opportunity, to have had the ability to come to Oya and experience this amazing, amazing, life-changing journey, this life-changing trip. So I had the most amazing shaman. His name is Alfonso. He is from DR, but lives in Peru. He comes from the indigenous tribe in the Amazon. And man, that man really, really held me down. He was exactly what I needed in a shaman to be able to go through the ceremony, be able to go through the process of meeting Mother Ayahuasca and having all my, having all my intentions met and figured out. So I had a few intentions. I'm not going to say what they were because they're personal to me, but I basically wanted to get answers for two different things. And she, meaning Mother Ayahuasca, punched me right in the face. I'll start from the beginning. So my ceremony began at around 7 o'clock, give or take. And we had about an hour and a half of just preparation and talking and getting comfortable. And then my shaman introduced me to something called hape. Hape is a tobacco blend mixed with other herbs, and they basically shoot it up into your nose to ground you, to give you a protective barrier before you take the ayahuasca. So after that, I had my first cup of ayahuasca, and we waited about an hour, hour and a half, and not much happened. So I asked for more. And then he gave me half a cup. At that point, we were in this beautiful ceremony room, but we felt trapped in there. And ayahuasca was asking us to go somewhere else, to leave that space and go somewhere else. So we went by the fire pit, and we exposed ourselves. We left our place of, I guess, not really peace, but our safe zone, I'll say, right? And we exposed ourselves to other people who are here in the retreat. But it was late enough that there wasn't that many people. So we sat by the fire pit, under the moonlight, with the stars, and I finally began to feel something. Nothing too crazy. I guess the best way I could describe it was it felt like mushrooms, tingling like mushrooms. And then I hear a voice inside of me telling me, "You're too big, bro. Ask for one more cup. Because what I got in store for you, you'll need it." So I asked Alfonso, I told them, Mother Ayahuasca is requiring me to drink one more cup. Said I'm too fucking big. So he poured me a full cup. So I ended up having 2.5 cups. Maybe about 10 minutes after drinking that cup, man, she attacked me. Literally, physically. She punched me in the face. She threw something at me that was so unexpected that even Alfonso was shocked by it. Even Alfonso was like, what the fuck is happening? Someone interfered with our space. Someone came in, and one of the main rules of ayahuasca when you're doing it is you're not supposed to touch anybody. You're not supposed to look at anybody or touch anybody. But someone here within the facility, one of the employees, for some reason, felt the need to come and hug me. I was sitting, and she basically grabbed me from the back and just completely interrupted the energy and tainted the space. She was piss drunk. This literally happened. It wasn't a vision. She was piss drunk, and she threw herself at me. She was naked, wearing a robe, and she asked me to sleep with her. I looked at her, gave her a hug, and I said, please leave. You are interrupting my ceremony. She looked at me, she got up, and she left. She must have gone maybe half a football field to a beanbag and collapsed. She was so drunk that she mumbled her way to this beanbag and just collapsed on it and was moaning like a drunk moan for the rest of the night. And that's when my trip kicked off. That's when I began to understand what was happening. Prior to her hugging me, I forgot one thing. Prior to her hugging me, I had my shirt off. And I hear a voice inside of me telling me, put your shirt on. So I put on my shirt, and maybe, 20 minutes later is when she hugged me. When she left, about an hour later, I hear a voice telling me, take your shirt off and burn it. I ripped my shirt off and I burned it. And that was the symbolism of me burning my contract. A contract that I felt the need to fulfill. A contract that was taking my energy in every way possible. A contract that never really allowed me to be fulfilled and never really allowed me to fully love myself and fully stay in my energy. I was too used to giving out my energy to others and trading my energy for pleasure. And Mother Ayahuasca showed me. She reversed the roles on me. And she physically showed me what I had inside of me on somebody else. This woman that hugged me, you can tell that there were some demons in there. You can tell that she was not herself. Clearly she was drunk, but within that drunkenness, there were other spirits within her that were controlling her. And I've been there. I've been that exact same place where I've had demonic energies controlling me. And driving me crazy, pushing me, forcing me to do things that aren't good for me. Now, clearly, I made the choice to do it, and I went and I did it. But at the moment, I always felt like I shouldn't be doing this. This is not right. I shouldn't be doing this. But the need to fulfill this contract and to fulfill this agreement that I've made, God knows when, was so strong. It was addictive and toxic. Now, I have a very, troubling past, I would say. I've been addicted to many drugs in the past. And I was eventually able to part ways with these drugs. But I was told last night that I basically replaced one drug with another. And my need to be fulfilled, and my need to be wanted, and my need to be loved was my detriment. I was consistently searching for love from the outside, not fully grasping. I understood it, but couldn't fully embody it, that love comes from within. That if I love myself, if I am true to myself, I won't need or want this external appreciation, this external confirmation. And that was so clear to me last night. Because I've hurt a lot of people. I have fed on a lot of people's energy. And that has made me very toxic. And just the fact that I was able to see it clearly and come to this realization has really changed me. She shamed me into a corner and showed me what I've been doing. But she did it in a very, very interesting way. She put that energy on somebody else and had me feel what I've made others feel. And as vulnerable as I felt, as disturbed as I was that this occurred, it's exactly what I needed. It was exactly what I needed to receive the understanding and the knowledge that I can do better. That I need to pick. Am I going to follow darkness or am I going to follow the light? Am I going to continue to give in to pleasure and just taking and wanting? Or am I gonna learn to discipline myself and rise above it and create new standards and new values and new morals and learn my worth and love myself? So I chose light. I chose to be the person that I want to be, that God wants me to be, that my family needs me to be, that my wife needs me to be, and that all my clients and future clients need me to be. So this experience was life-changing. Could I have probably come to this conclusion on my own and had this huge epiphany without doing ayahuasca? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it would have had the same impact. I'm not sure if, in what time frame I would have figured this out. And I'm not sure if it would have been as effective as it was. Between the combo, which were these 3 little dots on my shoulder, frog poison, that completely cleansed me and opened me up, to the ayahuasca taking me for a ride while keeping me here on earth and stabilizing me and grounding me. The two combined allowed for an experience, allowed for possibilities to occur that would have never occurred otherwise. I'm very blessed to have had a private session. I wasn't in a group of 20, 30, 40 people. No, it was me and Alfonso, me and my shaman. So all the focus, all the energy was on me. And Alfonso's amazing. He is extremely connected, extremely in tuned. He's someone that knows exactly what to do at the right moment. He knows exactly what he has to say, what instrument to play, what song to sing, when to cover me in smoke, when to come bless me with fragrance. He knows exactly what to do. And I think that was extremely important because it gave me comfort. It gave me, the ability to fully let go because he had me. And I knew that he wasn't going to let me go into a route of the trip that I couldn't come back from. So I think that was very, very important and very meaningful to me, that I had someone like him who was extremely knowledgeable, who is very grounded, someone who didn't bring any of his karmic trauma or energy into our session. He is someone that clearly has dealt with his inner demons, which is why he's so effective at holding space and being there for others while they're healing. So to sum it up, it was a very, very healing, very, very eye-opening experience. To be honest, it was nothing like I thought it'd be, right? Joe Rogan and most people who have done ayahuasca, they describe it as like an outer body experience, right? You fly through the universe and you go to different dimensions and you see all these visions. None of that happened to me. I was planted, grounded here on earth. Through my journey, I can just hear her talking to me and guiding me and telling me what to do and showing me what I've done. I guess I did have some visions, but they weren't like fucking aliens, It was like flashbacks in my mind of things I've done wrong, and how I've wronged people and how these situations contribute to me continuing down a dark path and continuing down a path of hurting people. Yeah, man, it was incredible. It was incredible to be able to, in one night, in one intense night, be able to figure all this shit out and be able to get a resolution, get answers, have epiphanies that I wouldn't have otherwise. Am I fully healed? No, I'm not. But am I much closer to being healed than I was prior? 100%. What I have to do now is to continue to do the work and continue to evolve and continue to understand how to keep shining my light and reject things that are not for me and reject things that are going to harm my energy and that are going to create a toxic behavior or continue any of my toxic addictions. So it's a daily constant battle, but I know that it's only gonna get easier every single day because I've been empowered. I've been shown that I am here for much more. I'm here for much, much more. And all this bullshit I've been doing, it's just been wasting time. All it's been doing is taking my energy and stopping me from fully fulfilling my mission. I'm very proud of myself for being able to be so open and so vulnerable and realizing that there's something wrong and that I needed to work on myself. I'm very happy with how the process went. I'm very blessed that Mother Ayahuasca took care of me, but at the same time challenged me and attacked me and put a mirror right in my face and showed me the energy that I've been carrying on somebody else. And I promise to never go back, to never allow myself to be consumed by this demonic, toxic energy, this idea that in order for me to be fulfilled, I must take others' energies and put them down. So I feel very blessed, very grateful, and excited to continue the work, and excited to see the person I'm going to become once I'm on the other side of this. So I appreciate you guys for listening. I appreciate you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And let me know in the comments what you think and how was your journey for you. If you've done ayahuasca, if you've done Kambo, how was your journey? How did it change you? What issues were you going through that you wanted resolved, that you were able to get answers for? I appreciate you guys. Real quick, let me give you a tour of my cabin that I've been staying in just for today. There's a main house, but also this beautiful, gorgeous cabin. Let me flip this over. Look at this. So that right there is the beautiful, beautiful mountains of Dominican Republic. And here I am in this beautiful, beautiful cabin. I am currently lying on a bed, sitting on a bed, in the middle of the mountains of nowhere, reflecting, integrating, allowing the message to stick. Part of why I'm doing this video is to reflect also and to reverbalize, regurgitate what I went through. One, to document it, and two, to relive it and make sure that it sticks and make sure that I fully grab the message. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Love you. Peace out.
This is the Climaco podcast.